But we're going to go in here and we're going to explore Inscription Canyon. Ooh, the hip is mad. It's all right. Walk it off. Good to go. Unfortunately, some people have come and vandalized in here, and you can see their names. They're not very brilliant. They actually write their names so the spirits of the Native Americans can haunt them for the rest of their lives. I'd like to believe that's what happens. Anyway, is a thing. You take stuff
Yeah.
from Bodie, there's like a curse there. Even the park rangers will tell you all about it. There's,
Don't touch this stuff.
I mean, just don't take it away.
Yeah.
And some of the stuff is harder to see. You know, you got some there. Thankfully, the iPhone camera is doing pretty nicely. I just hope it doesn't overheat. It's only about 65 degrees, but you know, iPhones, they like to overheat at the sign of, I don't know, the sun. Okay. The only thing that really kind of creeps me out about the canyon is when we get further up, you can tell that there are animal dens.
Oh.
And I'm always afraid that whatever lives in those dens is going to come out and get me. And I don't want them to. Never happened before, but I am afraid of it. Here we go. There's some more sort of there. This is cool because there's a depiction of a ram there. And I've never seen a ram or a bighorn sheep in this area, but I have in Lucerne, and that was one of the biggest shocks ever. I've got video of it. Tam, the wife, and I were out riding, and I had the cameras pointing forward, and he ran across the trail right in front of us. It was scary and cool all at the same time. He was big. There's a couple more right there. Yeah, you can see, like right back in here, that's got to be some sort of animal den, right? Coyote, maybe?
It's pretty small for a coyote.
Maybe bobcat. I don't think we have mountain lions out here, or at least these days. But you can see under a lot of these big rocks, there's dens, and there's some more further up. So it's always got me on an edge a little bit the further back we get. There's some lines here. I'm also watching out for snakes. I don't really want to get eaten by one of those either. It's pretty neat. What a great day for doing this. Minimal to no wind, nice moderate temperature. It makes coming out here in gale force winds yesterday worth it. I've already forgotten how horrible it was because that was now yesterday, and I've sort of slept since then. Some more cool ones. Every time I come, I like to try to look at one side as I go up canyon, and then the other side as I come down, because otherwise head's on a swivel and I can't see everything. There's some more. What does that mean? Right there. Right. Oh, right there. What does that mean? I don't know. See, there's another animal den right there. Colleen and JR, you've been cursed in my mind. Yep. These areas are thought to be sacred. They probably are sacred, and they're telling stories on the rocks. They're trying to tell us about their lives. They're trying to tell each other about whatever things they see. So these are important places. I don't know. There's a big animal den right there.
Yeah.
That's a big one. Somebody lives in there. And that's the stuff that freaks me out up here. Oh, Kyle's brave. Good. Over here, there's some that are carved in that they're no longer white, but we can make out the shapes of them. We've got some circles and whatever that is. I don't know how many more. I've never walked this far back. Let's keep going. Is there any more back here? I'm not really seeing any this far back. Oh, no. Maybe over there? It almost looks like there could be something there, but I don't know. I don't really see any more this direction. Well, we can walk back down and we can see them on this side. I'm glad I walked this far back, which I never do, because I am seeing some that I have never seen before. Let's not fall down. Watch where you're putting your feet. First off, there's this thing that somebody apparently drew an R next to, or maybe not, I don't know, but there's that. Is that an alien? Could be. There was probably aliens out here at some point. Believe what you want. Anyway, what else do we have? See, there's some here on the wall. Can I get a certain angle so they actually show up? They're very sun bleached. Maybe I can color edit this when I go to edit the video, and then they'll come out. There's a thing there. Pretty neat. I like it. Oh, here's some more on the back side of this I didn't know was here. You can see we've got another circle thing and some more patterns here. And modern day graffiti there. That's a bummer. However, that looks to be not graffiti. It looks to be what kind of stuff we're looking for. And then there's, looks like some more back here. Yeah, I've never walked up this far. I'm not going to try to walk over those boulders. That's going to hurt. There are flies in this canyon. And I do remember there being flies in this little canyon. They're aggressive. No. I've not gotten these before. Like I said, I've always stopped kind of where those rock ledges are.
Yeah.
Every time. So I didn't know that wall of modern graffiti was there. So I've never walked this far. I don't know why. Probably I was too scared of those caves or those dens. These I've seen. That bush, that little piece of a twig bush right there, it moved, scared the you-know-what out of me. All right, I'm alive. We're good. Here's a mixture of Native American art and modern-day graffiti, which I guess you could call the Native American art graffiti, but they're actually trying to tell a story. Our modern-day friends are just trying to be graffitious. Is that a word? Graffitious? I don't know. We'll pretend it's a word. Look, folks, I wear bifocals. That means in order to see where I'm walking, I have to literally do that. Or that happens and I just almost fall. Yeah. Kyle said something about being careful. I'm trying. I just can't see nothing where my feet are.
I was just repeating what you said.
Yeah, that's true. All right. Back to the rock art. I wish we knew what all of these things, mean, what they are. I know that we assume we know some of them, but we really don't. We just have to assume. The sun's kind of glaring on this one. I have probably photographs of this one here. Then they've got this one down here. I can zoom into that one. I can actually hear crickets, and it's weird. Folks, the iPhone is doing iPhone things, which means it's starting to get hot. So from here on out, the screen's dark, and we're just going to have to assume that we are recording the things that I think I'm recording. A whole bunch of artworks from our ancient friends. It's kind of interesting back there. What is that, do you reckon? Is that depicting a star with an arrow? I don't know. It's interesting.
It's a coordinate plane for 3 dimensions.
Look, in many ways, we know that they were smarter than us.
Right.
So. I don't know. Oh, here's a good one of the ram. Yeah, this one here of the ram is fantastic. What else? And there's some good ones over here, which makes me think that there in fact was aliens. I'll show you in a moment. Those are pretty neat right there. But I come over here and some of these, like, what are they trying to say? I think they're trying to say those beings there came in that spaceship and landed or something. Obviously, I'm making that up, but they're trying to tell us something. I just wish I knew what it was. It's super cool. I always feel thankful that that these people put this here, and then it's still here for us to see it and try to understand our past or the past of the area, whatever. I'm just going to start rambling now and say a lot of stupid things. Okay, we're getting close to the end of the canyon, but I know that there's some more stuff to see up here at the mouth of the canyon. Is that what it's called? A little bit of a breeze picking up. Hoping this not so good microphone doesn't let me down. I guess we'll find out later. And the screen's hard to see because it's dark, but I'm going to do my best. There's some cool stuff here. So that back there, is that a snake? Or is that depicting a wash, river? What is that? I don't know. Anybody knows? Put it in the comments down at the bottom where you're allowed to type things. I'll read those comments and appreciate and thank you for making those comments. Oh, yeah, there's some right there. Super cool. Well, folks, that's pretty much it for Inscription Canyon. I think what we're going to do is change on some GoPro batteries. Hopefully the wind isn't messing with the sound right now, but we're going to change up on some GoPro batteries. And we're doing really good on time. I'm thinking we're going to go hit Husky Monument.